All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's Allen out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket.
Well, why you ain't
This is
saving him?
complete to Dawson Knox. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. All right, Brock, the Bills making their first red zone trip of this game. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
2nd and 10 now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McLeod now returning it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Penix on 1st down. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give to Carter, right side. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air with Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now the shotgun give to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field.
Still playing.
To make it a much bigger game.
I ain't about to play with Madden. They be holding me on this shit. I ain't about to play.
On 1st down, Allen.
Bullshit.
Hits him on the out route. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Bill's 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, great work there, Bob. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
We're going to get it together, though. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Well, I cannot believe this music is still playing.
Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Falcons with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Penix looking to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 11, and the Falcons will have a 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, here's Penix. He lofts it deep left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And now they have a 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Algier. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Drake London with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. This is caught inside the 15. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage. This one's away. Samuel now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
Right there, dude.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Just a step.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. To throw again, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
First down throw for Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Allen on the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Falcons cover off the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Working from the gun. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd, deep downfield like that, you have to.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Now Allen off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen. Chased out to his right. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, Allen to the air. Puts some power on a deep one left. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Buying some time right. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
yarn pickup. It's 2nd and 7. From the 31. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Penix now on first down. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's Algier on first down. Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And that's completed the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Drake London with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down, throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. Cut back now to the sideline. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Running right, this is Carter. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Falcons keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Coup on now for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Moore with a return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. Now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. You run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another one for Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. And Allen will hold on to this. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. This one's quickly to Shakir. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Well, the offense wanted the spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. Another one caught by Coleman. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. To the air again, Allen. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here. Oh no, they get him yet again! And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not gonna make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.